And she also says that stealing is very, very bad.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 MCU couples.
I've never experienced loss because I've never had a loved one to lose. But what is grief?
For this list, we'll be looking at the most adorable, complex, and endearing romantic pairs in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're only focusing on confirmed couples, so we'll have to wait to see if Shang-Chi and Katie are really just friends. Since we'll be discussing the fates of these couples, a spoiler alert is in order. Which MCU couple is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Peter Quill and Gamora. Star-crossed lovers literally from two different worlds, Gamora and Peter seem like polar opposites.
No! What the hell? I know who you are, Peter Quill, and I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery!
That is not what is happening.
One's cheeky, reckless, and the life of the party. The other is reserved, efficient, and usually the only responsible one at the party. The two extremes surprisingly balance each other out, with Peter maturing into a leader, and Gamora opening herself up to a friendship that evolves into romance. They do have three things in common. Both are dedicated team members, both are skilled warriors, and both have mad fathers willing to sacrifice their offspring. This brings their love story to a tragic turn at the hands of Thanos. There's more than one Gamora out there, but time will only tell if this Star-Lord only has eyes for one.
Got them both the second time.
This is the one? Seriously?
Your choices were him or a tree.
Number 9. Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne. Multiple dynamic pairs have held the Ant-Man and Wasp monikers. Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne's love defied space, time, and the quantum realm. However, Scott and Hope are among the most unique couples. For starters, they were the MCU's first duo to share a movie title, establishing an equal partnership. Beyond that, their dynamic is straight out of a classic screwball comedy.
I was in prison for 3 years. I don't know how to punch.
Show me. Terrible.
You want to show me how to punch? Show me.
That's how you punch.
She's been looking forward to this.
No kidding.
While Hope is more practical and well-trained, both share strong comedic chemistry that translates into even stronger romantic chemistry. Although they have a natural rapport from the get-go, their first kiss sneaks up on the audience, and Hank.
When did this happen?
Nothing's happening.
Whoa, hold on. Something's kind of happening.
Well, if that's the case, shoot me again.
Once the Ant and Wasp are out of the bag, there isn't a force big or small enough to keep them apart for long. Number 8. T'Challa and Nakia. Reuniting after 2 years, the undercover Nakia reveals herself to T'Challa, who remains hidden under the Black Panther mask.
Nakia. Hi.
Although we don't see T'Challa's face, the surprise and affection in his voice says everything. There's still a spark between these former lovers, but both prioritize duty over romance. Nakia is committed to the whole world, feeling that Wakanda could be doing more.
What would you have Wakanda do about it?
Share what we have. We could provide aid and access to technology and refuge to those who need it. Other countries do it, we could do it better.
As Wakanda's new king, T'Challa is torn between what's best for his people and what's best for humanity overall. Nakia helps T'Challa to see that Wakanda can no longer remain on the sidelines, providing emotional and physical backup every step of the way.
It was my duty to fight for what I love. I should have...
Given Chadwick Boseman's untimely passing, we're not sure a happy ending is possible for this couple, but their romance is forever. Number 7. Clint and Laura Barton. Kate Bishop aside, few people initially singled out Hawkeye as their favorite Avenger. To some, he just seemed like a loner with a bow and arrow. In Age of Ultron, Clint Barton was given a rooting factor with the introduction of his wife Laura and their children.
This is an agent of some kind.
Gentlemen, this is Laura.
I know all your names.
Not only did our investment in Clint rise, but one of our favorite couples emerged. Although they're both former S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, Clint and Laura are unusually relatable, not being much different than a real-life married couple.
Hey, you guys want mayo or mustard or both? What's mayo in a hot dog?
By your brothers. 2 mustard, please. Thanks, Mama.
Got it.
It's that slice-of-life sentiment that makes them so enjoyable to watch, and all the more tragic when Clint loses everything. When the snaps reversed, though, we all sighed in relief seeing Laura on Clint's phone.
Honey.
Number 6. Wilson Fisk and Vanessa Mariana. As badass as Matt Murdock and Elektra are, there's only room for one power couple in Hell's Kitchen.
I win.
Yeah, first round, maybe. We're just getting started.
Wilson Fisk may not have any superpowers, but he commands his city with the force of a wrecking ball. Vanessa stops Fisk dead in his tracks, bringing out his shy, vulnerable side.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Yes, I was actually wondering if you cared to join me for dinner.
I'm the only one working here tonight.
With Vanessa in his life, Fisk becomes even more indestructible, as he now has more than money and power to fight for. Although Fisk initially wishes to keep his work and love lives separate, it turns out that Vanessa is equally calculating. She's not with Fisk to simply further her own ambitions, however. She sincerely reciprocates his love, which is oddly poignant despite them both being villains. Just don't embarrass Kingpin in front of her.
You embarrassed me. Embarrassed me in front of her.
Number 5. Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff. You wouldn't like Hulk when he's angry, but you wouldn't want to piss off Black Widow either. During their first encounter, Natasha establishes that she can hold her own, whipping out a firearm when Bruce risks unleashing the green guy.
Talk to Fury. He needs you on this.
He needs me in a cage.
No one's gonna put you in.
Stop lying to me! I'm sorry. That was mean. I just wanted to see what you do.
After saving the world together once, romantic feelings surface in Age of Ultron. While we would have liked a little more build-up, we immediately got on board as the adorable Dr. Banner attempted to flirt with the confident Natasha.
So what do you think? Should I fight this or run with it?
Run with it, right? Or what did he do that was so wrong to you?
Not a damn thing.
We'd call this a Beauty and the Beast romance, but both have their inner demons they're attempting to live with. Traversing bravery and affection, Natasha is among the few who can calm the Hulk. Between Bruce's anger and Nat's sacrifice, though, it's sadly not meant to be. Number 4. Peter Parker and Michelle Jones. Her friends call her MJ, but Michelle Jones is quite different from the Mary Jane Watson we met in another cinematic universe.
Probably stop staring before it gets creepy, though.
Too late. You guys are losers.
But then why do you sit with us?
Because I don't have any friends.
Casting Zendaya brought a lively spark to Peter Parker's love interest, although the two refreshingly start as casual acquaintances before friendship develops. Even more refreshing, MJ figures out Peter's secret before they become more than friends.
MJ,
I'm Spider-Man.
What?
That's what you were gonna say, that you're Spider-Man.
No. I'm not Spider-Man.
While Peter's life only grows more complicated from there, MJ remains a dedicated and fierce partner. Since Tom Holland and Zendaya started dating while shooting, it's no wonder why their on-screen rapport is so precious. Alas, when Peter finds that MJ might be safer and happier without him, he makes a heartbreaking decision. We hope there's still a future for Peter and MJ, and Ned and Betty.
I would totally kiss you, but I think I just threw up in my mouth a little.
I might have a mint.
Number 3. Tony Stark and Pepper Potts. For years, Tony goes from one-night stand to one-night stand, with Pepper seeing them out the door the next morning.
After all these years, Tony still has you picking up the dry cleaning.
I do anything and everything that Mr. Stark requires, including occasionally taking out the trash.
Although she started off working for him, Pepper has always been able to talk to and tell off Tony in ways that nobody else can. She also sees that there's more to Tony than a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist. There's a mutual respect that lays the groundwork for a friendship and eventually romance.
So you woke up and thought that we were...
Expecting?
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
I had a dream about it. It was so real.
Where most superhero love interests at the time were just damsels in distress, Pepper proves herself to be quick-witted, resourceful, and brave long before donning an iron suit herself.
I got you.
I got you first. Like I said, we can't stay here.
Their life together is tragically cut short, but Pepper and daughter Morgan are proof that Tony Stark has a heart. Number 2. Wanda Maximoff and Vision. These two are perhaps the MCU's most unlikely couple, one being grounded in magic and the other in technology.
No one dislikes you, Wanda.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. No, it's an involuntary response in their amygdala. They can't help but be afraid of you.
Are you?
Yet Wanda shows Vision what it means to be human, while Vision reminds Wanda what it's like to be human. Wanda is driven by emotion, while Vision thinks logically. So when Thanos is in grasp of the final Infinity Stone, Vision encourages Wanda to sacrifice what she loves most.
We are out of time.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You can.
The sacrifice is in vain, with Vision being among the select few who doesn't return from the snap. Their love story reaches new heights in WandaVision, taking us on a funny, heartbreaking, and therapeutic roller coaster.
You are my sadness. And my hope. But mostly you're my love.
Whether or not they find their way back to each other, love and grief aren't as far apart as one might think. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Loki and Sylvie. Sometimes the one you've been looking for is another version of yourself. Stephen Strange and Christine Palmer. Let's be glad this Doctor Strange lost his hands instead of his heart.
I love you in every universe. It's not that I don't want to care for someone or have someone care for me. It's just... I get scared.
Leo Fitz and Gemma Simmons. Fitzsimmons forever. Thor Odinson and Jane Foster. They go together like love and thunder.
What's it been like? 3-4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Fastos and Ben Stos. The MCU's first openly gay couple.
End of the world, it ended when you said goodbye.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter. This couple takes our top spot for a variety of reasons.
How'd you feel?
Taller.
You look taller.
Namely, their romance had the most build-up and the most heartfelt payoff, spanning almost 20 movies and 80 years. Although Steve initially lacks the physical qualities of a soldier, his dedication, wit, and pure heart catches Peggy's eye. When Steve selflessly throws himself on a fake grenade, he demonstrates his will to give up everything for the world.
Get away! Get back!
Steve makes a similar sacrifice while flying over the Arctic, but now he has even more to lose. Awakening decades later, Steve seemingly misses his shot at a life with the woman he loves, whose memories and life are slipping away. Thanks to time travel, though, Steve makes good on his promise with a dance. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.